Hello and welcome to Half in One. My name is Lyngdoh, and today we will be talking about esports, or Olympic equivalent of esports. In simple terms, electronic sports, or esports for short, is organized competitive gaming. Practically, esports is almost the same as traditional sports, where teams compete against each other in virtual tournaments for a championship title or a cash prize. Popularly known video games like FIFA, Counter-Strike, and Dota had entered the world of esports as early as 2000. Now, in 2021, there are over 60 esport games under different genres such as fighting games, first-person shooters or FPS, real-time strategy games or RTS, multiplayer online battle arena games, MOBA, racing games, sporting games, etc. In 2021, as the world continues to adjust to life online, esports holds a unique advantage. Esports events started in the 1970s with an event in 1971 held at the University of Stanford, where students from various courses competed in a battle of space war, one of the earliest known vintage computer video games developed in February of 1962. The winner of the competition was treated to a one-year subscription of Rolling Stones magazine. The revenue of the esports industry has spiked up to $1 billion in 2021 and is estimated to grow to $1.8 billion by 2022, according to research by Newzoo, a platform for esports analytics and market research. So how does esports attain such paramount funds? Like most sports, the esports industry generates its wealth through its fans by way of consumer spending through streaming, sponsorships, brand marketing, investments, advertisements, and the sale of merchandise and tickets, each producing millions of dollars. Esports sees a sustained rise in viewership and revenue. It is one of the few industries that has managed to do well during the COVID period. In 2020, there were 662 million gaming live stream audiences, an 11% increase since 2019. Streaming platforms such as Twitch, YouTube Gaming, Hitbox, and others have been instrumental in the incredible growth. In 2020, the revenue of the esports industry decreased by 1.1%. This fall was due to COVID restrictions across the world and a standstill for permitting in-person attendance at esports events. And according to the February 2020 prediction by Newzoo, 2021 and beyond looks promising for esports. The esports industry looked forward to esports at the 2021 Tokyo Olympics. There was support by the International Olympic Committee for the first ever Olympic Virtual Series, a series of esports events in the run-up to the Tokyo Games. Players from around the globe competed in virtual versions of 5 individual physical sports: motorsport, cycling, baseball, sailing, and rowing. Most of the major and popular esport games under several genres like FPS and MOBA were not included in the roster, since these games are considered to be irrefutably violent and automatically fail to comply with the Olympic objectives of peace, friendship, and respect. With the introduction of esports in the 2021 Tokyo Olympics, there is evidence that the IOC has embraced esports. According to critics within the esports industry, however, the roster of the Olympic Virtual Series did not hold much potential to attract esport viewers. Esports as a whole is a completely different sport, and the Olympics only held virtual versions of physical sports, which was also a series that was not a medaled event. This did not bring conspicuous attention to esports, nor did it encapsulate its essence. Recognition as well as the organization of esport events by the IOC has brought about a sense of achievement and contentment within the esports community and an optimistic strive for the industry as an opportunity to boost revenues. The IOC's president, Thomas Bach, stated that the IOC is in the works to incorporate more games in esports with the IOC's digital strategy, though the 2024 Olympics would be too premature to include them. The 2028 Los Angeles Olympics, however, looks more promising for esports. Thankfully, esports in the Olympic benchmark would not have to wait 8 more years, as the Asian Games Committee has decided to include esports as a competitive sport in the 2022 Asian Games to be held in Hangzhou, Zhejiang, China. According to Newzoo, esports will continue to grow in revenue and viewership both globally and culturally, and esports being recognized as an Olympic sport would just be an expansion of the same.